bright out here. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. If you're new, maybe you want to click down on the bottom, hit that subscribe button, keep up with me, find out what's going on. Anyway, if you've been here before, you know who Scrap Metal Jr. is. Scrap Metal Jr. is my 2006 LJ that started out as a salvage and went a bit above and beyond. Right now he's sitting on 37s. Normally he's on 40s. He's got JK Rubicon axles and whatnot. Anyway, he's been running good, no issues there. I want to talk to you about a little something today. So it's kind of a hard one. One of our club members, we call it a family, has this 03 Rubicon TJ. It's a great rig, goes anywhere. It's a Rubicon. It's got that 4-to-1 transfer case. Factory 411 gears, but I think this one's been changed. I haven't got under there to count them yet. Runs great, runs everywhere she points it. Unfortunately, she was running some JK rims and she had axle adapter, wheel stud adapters. People, I know. They serve a purpose, they do a job. But I want to tell you, they require a lot of maintenance. Only use them if you have to. Currently, I do have spacers on mine, but mine's 100% a trailer and a trail rig. I do not run it down the street. She drives hers to all the events we go to. She goes everywhere with it. Now, if you come in and look, you're gonna notice that this wheel still has wheel studs, lug nuts. Every one of them, they're all good and tight, not an issue. If you go around to the back of this, you're gonna see that the adapter's still on there. Now, a couple of things to take a look at. So you're gonna see these holes have been egged out. These have been loose for quite a while. Now this wheel stud, if you look, it has a little bit of rust already on it. So I don't know if that was previous or just from the latest cut, but you'll see the wheel lug nuts are still in there. This hasn't been taken apart. If you're gonna run adapters before and after every event, you need to pull your wheels, you need to check the torque on those studs. Now, let's spin this back around here. This was a good rig. Seen a lot of trips. You see we got some oil on the side. When that back tire came off, she pulled off the side of the road, and unfortunately that axle grabbed and flipped her one over, 3/4 turn. Landed on the passenger side. Luckily nobody was injured, but this Jeep is pretty much destroyed. We talked about redoing it. We're like, okay, you know, frame's good, axles are good, tub's bad, let's get a new tub, new windshield. Then we start looking, needs a new computer. This computer's shot, needs a harness, PDU's broken off, radiator shot. You start getting into it, and it's like, well, we could tear it apart and rebuild it. Started doing the math. Didn't seem worth it in the long run. So we did a little bit of research. Did some digging. Did some looking. And ran across this. We've got an 03. Same color. It's not a Rubicon, it's just an X. But I think it's going to be a great candidate for moving the drivetrain, the axles, I should say the running gear, not the drivetrain. Moving the axles and the transfer case over. Moving the links over. Getting the good that was in this Rubicon moved over to this X. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of finagling. We've got the lockers, we've got the pumps, but this unit does not have the wiring that a Rubicon would have. It's clean. It's only about 112,000 miles. It's a manual. It went into 4-low buttery smooth, so I was happy with that. Nice clean interior, got a little bit of an upgraded sound system. Seats are good shape. Not an issue, but no switches, no nothing. So we may just put in a light controller, such as an aux beam, and we'll put the locker switches on that. Let's keep it simple, but still make it functional. So she's already got the half doors. Half doors weren't damaged, so we're going to put the half doors back on. She likes those. She's got the net found for here. Needs a good cleaning. That's going to be the next step. I just got it back to the house yesterday. Went to go pick it up. I want to say thank you to Caleb. Caleb was the original owner of this, and he likes where it's going, so we're going to work on it, and he wants to follow along. But yeah, this is where we're at. This is what we're going to do. This is just going to be a quick video. I'm going to show you what I'm going to talk about, and then in the next one we'll actually tear the axles off. We're going to try to salvage anything off of here we can, and then we're going to scrap out the body. This body's toast. It's got some wrinkles where it shouldn't be, so we'll get rid of it. We'll save everything we can. Not sure about this bumper yet. It's got a pretty good wrinkle. Might be able to straighten it out, might be able to make it a super stubby and shrink it down and just clean off the end. We'll find out. Metal cloak fenders, one on the driver's side's good. The one on the passenger side's been beat up a little bit. We're going to see if that's just a bend or if we can straighten that up. Hopefully we can transfer those over and salvage those. We got a K&N air intake. We're going to try to reuse that. The Rubicon had disc brakes, so we're going to transfer the disc brakes over to the X model, which is currently on drums. Now the X model, I picked it up for a good price because it's got a bad Dana 35. Can you imagine a Dana 35 braking under normal use? We can't either, but it did. So we're going to pull those axles out completely, pull that transfer case out, and we're going to get everything moved over from the Rubicon to the X. I'm hoping this goes as planned. We want to get this back on the trail as quickly as possible and keep the club running. We don't like sitting idle if we don't have to. Christmas is coming up. We want to get this done, and let's get back on the trail by January. So we got to come up with a name for the new one. We're working on that. And remember, follow along, subscribe, watch for the next video. That's going to be me pulling out all the Rubicon gear. I want to try to salvage everything I can Rubicon wise. Switches, wiring if possible. I've already got the pumps and the axles. We're going to move all of that over. Like I said, like, subscribe, share. See you on the next one. Have a great day.
Didn't even get to cross.